the majority party.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, it's indeed true what you say that a number of members were not able to make their maiden speeches. And I'm really thankful that I can see the Honorable Zahir, Honorable Mandazi, and other new members in the House this early. And really I want to encourage, especially our new members, these are the very rare opportunities you get to make your maiden speeches, especially during these procedural motions. And I really want to encourage them to use this opportunity this morning. Honorable Speaker, if you allow me to now move, Honorable Speaker, that pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order number 97(1), this House orders that each speech in a debate on any motion, including a special motion, be limited in the following manner. A maximum of 3 hours with not more than 20 minutes for the mover and 10 minutes for each other member speaking, except the leader of the majority party and the leader of the minority party, who shall be limited to a maximum of 15 minutes each. And that 10 minutes before the expiry of the time, the mover shall be called upon to reply, and that priority in speaking be accorded to the leader of the majority party, the leader of the minority party, and the chairperson of the relevant departmental committee in that order. Honorable Speaker, I think for the benefit of our new members, these procedural motions on limitation of time, Honorable Speaker, are customary, just to allow ourselves to have adequate time for the movers and those who are seconding them to move second, and also have some last 10 minutes to reply. And I realized, Honorable Speaker, last night, if you were here, at the time I was replying on the presidential speech, I had close to 20 members asking me to donate a minute, and only had 10 minutes to make my reply and donate time. Therefore, Honorable Speaker, it's good for even all our good new members to note that at the conclusion of a debate, it is indeed possible for the mover to donate a minute or two. And maybe if you are alone and you have not had a chance to contribute, I can donate 9 out of the 10 minutes to you. And I just beg to reply if I have nothing to say in response, or anybody who was a mover of a certain motion, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, again, many of our members will have at least 10 minutes to have their take on any motion. And I want to encourage members. I know there's a lot of enthusiasm to speak at this time, at the beginning of any session of Parliament. But with time, this dissipates, and I want to encourage members to please take your time. The time to make your mark in the House is not in the middle of the session. It is usually at the beginning of the session. In your maiden speech, where you will speak uninterrupted for the 10 minutes or so. Therefore, let me, without saying much, ask our leader of minority, the Honorable Opiyo Wandai, to second this motion.
Madam Speaker, this being a procedural motion, I wouldn't say much. But before I second it, Madam Speaker, I want to obviously associate myself with the remarks that have been made earlier on the enthusiasm and interest of members to make maiden speeches on the floor of this House, and indeed to contribute to motions. Madam Speaker, since yesterday, or yesterday but one, I've received numerous complaints from a number of members about logging in, pressing the button, and queuing for eternity. Some of them have made very interesting accounts that their positions in the screen, on the screen, I don't know how to call it, kept shifting, moving from 2 to 10 to 15, 30, back to 10, and so on and so forth. I know this could be an issue of technology, perhaps, but Madam Speaker, you know from tradition and practice,